Welcome back. This is episode 2 of my Vanilla Plus Modded Forever series, Survivor World. Last episode kind of just ran around the spawning area. I did end up getting a little bit of iron, just some materials, of course, as always, and did find this spot to settle down. This is probably going to be where I'm going to put my base, at least a starting base. This is going to be my Forever World, so I'm hoping to, expand and eventually move on to a larger, more grandiose base. But for now, it's just going to be this one. So, some things I was thinking about between the episode recording sessions is how I want to better texture. And so I was thinking about the different blocks to use. And so right now I'm thinking of getting some granite and some mud. Mud's going to be a little more difficult because I want packed mud, which is going to require a farm. So I might actually go ahead and get started on that. But while I was kind of thinking about where I want to go with this series, I decided that I kind of just I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna do one thing at a time. If I try to plan out everything too early, it's gonna come all crashing down on me. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of find a spot to start making a farm. I'm gonna go ahead and get a water bucket going, and I will go ahead and see you then. All right, I went ahead and cleared out this area. I added down the wheat field. We'll let this sit and grow so we can use it. One, to get there's a cow over here I want to get pinned up. And then we'll also go ahead and use it to start making some mud bricks. We're going to need a lot more if I want to do a lot of texturing, but honestly, texturing isn't going to be my main focus for right now. I do want to clear out some more of this mountain here so we have more material to build the actual home. Usually when I end up building a base, I try to prioritize storage because I end up getting my inventory very cluttered and full, as you can see like it is here. So I'm going to make sure that we get the storage out of the way first, at least if it's just temporary. That way we can do other things like mining, exploring, farming, etc. I'm going to go ahead and start clearing that out right now. All right, my inventory is looking as good as it can get pretty much for now. I am actually grabbing this copper because I do want to have some sort of armor if I am going to go on an adventure. Like I talked about in the other episode, it's not the best, but it's better, definitely better than nothing. So I'll just go ahead and smelt this up and make sure I'm all kitted out before heading out. All right, so I did it again. I accidentally recorded a segment while I was muted. Um, I did venture out from the base. This is the village we saw in episode 1. So I am literally just right over that hill where the bamboo is. So I didn't miss a ton. I just raided this village here. I got some nice loot. I got all these nice items in this bundle. I also got a few extra bundles. I also got 54 hay bales. Now I forgot that acacia biomes don't, or acacia villages don't have crops, or at least potatoes and carrots. But this will be very nice for that packed clay, or packed mud, that saves a lot of time. So I'll go ahead and just throw in that little recording snippet, and then we'll get right back to it. I don't want to get too greedy, but I might need some coal. Oh no. Oh, that's cool. See, this is why I never try to cave too early, because I just keep on going. What is that? Lichen? Oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna take this as a sign to leave while I am ahead. You know, sometimes whenever I start a new world, I never really know how the vibe's gonna go. But the more I play, the more I find that I prioritize getting a base established, because I think I said earlier that if I focus on getting a chest, or sorry, if I focus on adventuring and mining and stuff before having an actual base, I'll get, you know, what Green calls a chest monster. And I definitely want to avoid that, especially in this kind of series. So I didn't intend on going mining, but because I'm going to be focusing on the base first, it seems like I probably won't be doing a ton of it, so I figured might as well take advantage of all the coal that's here and grab some of that before continuing on. It's interesting to me that the flowers glow at night. That's interesting. Looks like more jungle. I might start arcing back towards the base. You know, didn't go super far, but nice little fun adventure. Got some really great materials that'll hopefully expedite the process. I'll just need to definitely bottle some. Actually, wait. I just realized I would need to have dripstone, wouldn't I, to make clay or mud. That will be an issue, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I just have the hard part of the way, which is these hay bales, because that would have taken me a long time to farm up. Uh-oh, I don't have that equipped. Time to show off my expertise, combat skills. You know what? Let's see. Ooh, that's oh, hello. Oh my god, wow. Those things are insane. Does that hit through my shield? Oh, please. What? Good god, those things hit like a truck. You know what? Well, I'm here actually. I haven't played a ton of the new update yet, so I'm kind of experienced with spears. That, like, I know how they work, and I've seen videos of them. Like I said, I watched the Hermitcraft server, but I didn't realize it was that good. Oh my god. Now I do have an inkling of where I died. I believe it was over in this direction. That's insane. What was I at there? I'll have to go back and watch that. That was unexpected. So let's go grab that stuff back real quick. That's our second death on the world. Now, lucky for me, I usually tend to have decent navigation skills, so I have a pretty good idea of where I died, and I think it was right in this area over here. It might be a little farther because I went to the cave, but it's going to be on this hill, in this general area at least. I'm still getting over that death. That was insane. This is going to be really embarrassing if I just tooted my own horn like that, and now I can't even find my items. Oh, okay. I guess it was here. That's lucky. I guess some free leads too. That'll be nice. There we go. Perfect. What the hell, man? That was insane. Now, I see some controversy online from time to time about hotbar order. I'm curious what y'all think, because for me, I actually prioritize using an axe because it does greater damage. I actually typically don't use a sword until, like, later in the game, once you can get full enchants. So I typically do axe, then pickaxe, shovel if I'm using a shovel, bucket, food, torch, some combination of that, then, like, building tools. Now, if you're doing some combat, I actually do flint and steel as well, because that helps with mobs and animals. So I'm curious what y'all think about that. Like, what order do you usually do that in? I think that's everything. Avert your eyes. Alright, what do you have? What the hell? 15. I can't afford that. Dye, coral, pumpkin. Pumpkin could be nice. I don't think I need anything here. In fact, saving emeralds might be better. That's an interesting enchant though. Actually, oh, if I had 3 more. I do. Okay, actually, hold on. Let's see if I can get this. You know, that's actually not a bad deal. And, you know, I do actually do villager farms, so I'll be doing that eventually. So right now I don't really have a need for emeralds, so I'll actually be taking advantage of this. That's actually super nice. Cool. Anything else? No. You know what? Just in case. Just in case. Alright, thank you. That was a little mean, but, you know, don't want to keep them around. Alright. Now that that little adventure is out of the way, ooh, thank you, I will take these. Let's head back for now and see if we can actually fit all the stuff in the chests. And then we will see what happens from there. I really do love how moddable Minecraft is. I think it's one of the most versatile games, if not the most versatile game of all time, with just how much you can add and change. Oh, wow. What have we here? This is cool. I definitely might want to keep this in mind for, especially down there, for when I eventually go into creative builds. That's super, super sick. Um, as I was saying, though, I do love just how moddable this game is, and I think there's just so many beautiful little pieces you can add. And what I was thinking, or what led me to that, was just listening to the ambient sounds. None of that is there in the base game. You know, you have animals, and you have... Actually, they just added winds, I think, like a wind sound to the desert, but, like, it's still very minimal. But these kinds of mods really just bring the game to life. Like, listen to that. This, how it fades in. The wind, because of, like, we're, like, this, like, little valley here. It's so just really cool. And I'll always love modded, or vanilla Minecraft, and I'll always have, like, a special place in my heart for it, but mods are just so cool. Another really, really cool terrain generation. I'll have to remember all these spots, because these are impressive. There's the village, so we are going to be right around here, I believe, unless... I don't think we're on that side, are we? We might actually... Oh wait, I might be turned around. Yeah, I'm actually over there. Shoot, I am on the wrong... Or, I'm a little... lost. Not lost, but I'm over here, and I thought I was over this side. This is another really cool island. I might do something with this as well. This is cute. I like this a lot. It could be a fun, like, a little, like, miniature build or a farm or something. It would be fun. No, I'm right around here, actually, where that bamboo is. I'm willing to bet. And I was saying earlier, but I'm saying it again. This game is so beautiful, especially with shaders. Oh my god. Oh, look at that! We were really right here. I didn't realize we're so close to the shore on that side. I'm curious how. I did not realize this when I was finding this spot earlier. So our base is like we're right here. Wow. Oh wow. Okay. that changes things a little bit. I thought we were just deep in an island, but we are. Let's see. So it goes about like right here. So this is what, another 10 blocks in route this side. No, I guess a little further. But I can definitely do something. I can definitely do something in this area. Um, Again, I kind of just like I don't really plan things out. I just kind of see things. I'm like, oh, that could be cool to come back, and maybe I do plan things out. Not plan things out, but like I can see like a little bit of a vision. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and get all this sorted, and then I might wrap things up for this episode. All right, I'll go ahead and throw these down here just for now. This will be nice, especially. Um, I realized I got these, and what I was thinking is changing this because I realized that's not really what I wanted to do. I want to do something more like this, maybe for the windows. Hmm. No. Maybe just something like that. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I am going to end things there. We've got our nice little loot sorted out, and I'm just very happy about this. Now, if I'm correct, I did some research, but if I'm correct, in order to make mud instead of finding it, you do need to use dripstone. So I'll definitely have to put that on the list. Now, one does not just simply happen across dripstone, but we'll try our luck and see what happens. I think on the agenda next time is expanding the base a little more and just general material gathering, and we'll see from there. So if you did take the time to watch this episode and you haven't seen the first one, please go back. It's not as good as this one. I would say I actually am more proud of this episode, but it is my very first episode on YouTube that I've ever uploaded and recorded. Oh, shooting star, perfect. See, that's the sign. Now you have to go watch it. It's the rule now. Um, but yeah, if you did take the time to watch both episodes, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm gonna try to upload somewhat regularly. And this is kind of, oh shoot, uh oh. Well, yeah. If you want to take the time to subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. But thank you so much, and I hope you have a good day.